Hey guys, my name is Adam Ponophobia Cogswell, standing here with Steve from Torn Banner Studios, right? I get that right? Excellent, awesome, good. We're part of the Trinity Force. I'm part of the Trinity Force Network. We're here at PAX East 2016 out of Boston, Massachusetts, and we're going to be talking about Mirage. And Steve, why don't you tell us a little about what Mirage is and what we can expect by playing the game?
Sure, it's called Mirage Arcane Warfare. It's basically swords, magic, and competitive multiplayer.
That was like the most simple and concise description I've heard yet. So cool. We've been watching right now. It looks like they're playing more of like it's like a tug of war with a ball as they're pushing a ball around. How about the what can we expect out of Mirage, and what kind of different game modes are there, classes, etc. Give me the whole shebang, man.
Sure. Yeah. What you're seeing behind us right now is called Team Objective, where one team attacks, the other team defends, and it goes through multiple stages of objectives in the map. So in the first stage, you might be capturing 2 different points. The second stage, once you complete that, you'll actually progress physically through the level, and you might be pushing a bomb in order to bring it to a tower and destroy that tower. So you actually progress through the level through multiple stages of objectives. And there's also other game modes where it's kind of symmetrical where both teams attack, but we don't have that here at the show today.
Gotcha. So now as we're going through there, is it a score base, like a point base, like they won the one objective and the next team won the other objective, best 2 out of 3 for objectives win, or how does that working? Or can we push back and now we get to go through the same objective again as the blue team rather than the red team?
So it's stage-based, so every stage of it is either team can win. There's a certain time limit for that stage, and if your team doesn't complete the objective in that time, the defenders win. Okay. So, yeah.
Very cool. I heard you mention there's 6 classes, yep. 5 are playable today. Why don't you tell us a little about the classes and how they are, what makes them unique?
Cool, yeah. So basically the game is about melee and ranged combat, and the classes, there's 6 classes, and they represent a different range on that spectrum. Some classes have no melee weapons at all, no swords at all. They're just shooting fireballs the whole time. And other classes have just kind of a big club, and their whole goal is to get up close and smash people around. So some examples of the classes, the Alchemaster is the ranged character. He's kind of the powerful mage guy, and he can curve his projectiles around corners. So we want magic to feel like something that's like living fabrics of magic carrying across the environment. We don't want it to just be, a reskinned bullet or a reskinned rocket, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So we want to give players real control over their magic.
Okay. Now each of these characters obviously have different abilities or different ways. So if I'm playing, like, let's say a melee class, can I empower my weapons or get tankier or whatever it may be? How are the abilities? Do they work? How do the abilities work in this game?
So abilities are mostly built into the sword fighting system, if that makes sense. So everything is blockable. We want the game to feel like a sword fight from 20 feet away. That's the ultimate goal here. And everything, when it lands, when it impacts on the characters, has real weight and force behind it. So it's a satisfying result when you land a blow. There's a huge range of abilities. Some of them are based on your class, like the Viperess is kind of an assassin class. So her goal is to be evasive. So a lot of her abilities, one of the examples is phase, where she can actually phase out of the physical world and dodge incoming projectiles, or like phase behind someone. So we're fighting here, I phase through you, turn around and stab you in the back. So all of our abilities, I mean, there's so many examples, it would take a long time to go through them, but they're all about giving players control and allowing them to creatively apply them in the game.
Okay. Is there any kind of like talent tree or skill system or anything that you're either implementing when the game launches or that has now?
So abilities are basically your loadout. So if you're used to playing FPS games where you select what type of guns, you got a shotgun or an SMG, instead you're selecting abilities. And each class can kind of still be customized a little bit after that.
Okay, very cool. Now, the game right now, it's not out yet. I heard you're, walking into beta this summer. Is that correct?
We'll be beta in the summer, and we'll be launching this year, in the fall this year on Steam.
Okay, and where can people find you right now if they want to sign up for the beta or they want to jump in and try to play the game?
Yep, beta signups right now, MirageArcaneWarfare.com.
Very cool. Steve, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. We'll post a link below in the video, guys. We'll hope to see you up on out in Mirage.